You're on board the founder with me, Tashiya Segel, and today we have Chathuranga from Gallery for Life. How are you doing today?
Did great.
All right, so tell me a little bit about yourself and how this all started.
Yeah, I'm an artist and a painter, Sri Lanka based. Then I wanted to create something of my own, something into entrepreneurship based on art, which supports Sri Lankan artists and the art stream in Sri Lanka. So mainly my educational streams were outside art, strategic marketing and law. Art was more like a passion. Then I started exhibiting while I was a kid. Then I got the opportunity to go outside Sri Lanka and exhibiting worldwide. Then I saw the gap between the international art scene and the Sri Lankan art scene. I saw the gap. So then I wanted to fulfill it through my gallery concept.
Okay, so tell me about Gallery for Life and how you came up with it.
Gallery for Life came up in 2017.
Okay.
The major need for this gallery was I was exhibiting internationally and applying for a lot of international art competitions and awards. So while I was going in this path, there was a time I need an art gallery to back me. Because there were certain international events where an artist cannot apply as an individual.
Right.
It is a must that
they have to have a gallery. Okay.
Like if you take motor racing, a racer should have a racing team likewise
right.
in this subject also. So then I had to create this Gallery for Life concept because I wanted to exhibit in Amsterdam in 2017, where it was a forum. All the massive international art galleries were exhibiting.
Okay.
So then in 2017, I created this as a concept.
Okay.
And I applied and I did a show in Amsterdam.
Okay.
So that is how the beginning was.
Okay. I would like to know a little about your style and what are you mostly into when it comes to painting and creating something?
In painting, I was more into cubism and abstract ways. Then I went to figurative drawings and various mediums in oil, acrylic, and mixed medium styles. So after that, I expanded.
Okay, so when you initially started up Gallery for Life, did you face any difficulties? Were there any challenges?
Of course, because this art gallery concept in Sri Lanka, it's a very number one, it's a very rare business model.
Right.
And it is not an essential
It's
need.
not, exactly. Yeah.
And art market is booming in Sri Lanka, not much that popular. And the financials and the backup need for this type of business is in a very high standard.
Okay.
So it was very challenging from the beginning. Even now
it's challenging. Yeah. And was financing difficult? I mean, do you ever have any kind of backup for you? Like were banks helping you at all?
The story is, as an artist, I developed myself silently. So at that time, I had the capacity of starting this venture as an individual artist.
Right.
So it is something quite different in Sri Lankan arts. So after that, when I was creating this art gallery location in 2020 in this Colombo 5, then I had the support of another investor. So we both look after the financial part of this initial stage.
And what's the marketing strategy that you rely on until this very day?
The strategy-wise, mainly number one, this art gallery business is a high-end business, and the other thing, need for art, it's not an essential need, and it's not a fast-moving thing. So we had to understand the market pattern. And the other thing, the knowledge about art, the lack of knowledge in our society. So I had to take care of educating the society as well, the need for art and the potential of this. And the other thing in Sri Lankan society, we have a saying that no one can make a better living through doing arts.
Yeah,
So yeah, people think it is an impossible task.
that's
normally,
true, especially because
here,
of the
yes,
culture and all of that.
and lack of opportunities.
Yeah,
And mainly the parents want to encourage their children to become full-time artists.
yeah, because parents, they, especially Asian parents,
Yes.
it's not sufficient enough, is
Yes.
what they say.
Yes, and they don't see a proper future path for the children. So I had to create various platforms for upcoming artists to come work, develop themselves, as well as finding their own market.
Mhm.
So in one way, I had to create platforms for the artists, and in the other way, I had to find potential buyers and
Right.
customers for their products.
Okay.
So it was one strategy I utilized. After that, apart from the physical gallery, we have created an e-commerce platform for
Okay.
Sri Lankan art and creations, which is something like eBay. We are mainly promoting.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes. So we are mainly promoting it to US, Canada, and European market,
Okay.
which benefits almost all the practicing artists in the country. Apart from that, social media marketing and social media networking is
it's a must, right?
It's a must.
Yeah. So Chathuranga, where can one see your work?
Normally, the easiest way is Googling me.
Googling you.
After that, in my gallery premises, that's in Colombo 5,
Okay.
Bottage Road, Gallery for Life. You can see my creations as well as a lot of other Sri Lankan artist creations as well.
Yeah. So now, just off mic, you were telling me about this concept called entrepreneurship. Can you elaborate a little bit about that?
Yeah, actually, mainly everyone's talking about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So this is my concept. It's entrepreneurship, art-based entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So what I have introduced is, if anyone has their aesthetic skills, talents and all, they can find their own entrepreneurship ways through their talents.
Yeah, okay, that's very cool. Now, when it comes to arts, obviously, and creativity, there's a lot of inspiration involved. Is there anyone in particular that you look up to in this world today?
Yes. As a child, I was inspired by a lot of senior artists when I was doing the art scene. Then when I started traveling and I saw the art giants in the world, then I had certain role models.
Yeah.
Where I should try to develop like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like world famous artists like Damien Hirst.
Yes.
Wei, likewise. So I have seen the capacity of them and the power they had.
Yeah.
And the potential, how they were doing things in their country. So slowly I wanted to apply those things in our society as well.
Awesome. And this next question is actually from our wonderful venue sponsor, the Colombo Cooperative. They would like to know what your number one value in business and in life is.
Number one, the quality and delivery on time. And the other thing, in my life also, as a business, we are not focusing on competing with anyone.
Yeah.
We are focusing in developing ourselves and developing our strategies. So then obviously one day we will reach the top.
Awesome. And where do you see yourself going with the gallery?
Yes, 2020 was a challenging year.
Yeah.
But even though it was challenging, we are facing the challenges and we are moving on. So the major problem we faced this year was due to this pandemic situation. We could not host much more public events.
Right.
So that was a challenge. But even though we were able to manage successful art events, exhibitions, plus our virtual galleries operating.
Yeah.
Our web-based operations are going on. So slowly, and apart from all these projects, I'm educating the society as well, the potential and the value of art. So I see there's a huge potential in Sri Lanka.
I see. I mean, obviously, like since the years from back then to now, there's a lot has basically changed
Yes.
with the generations. So yeah, just hoping for the best, right? And tell me, Chaturanga, what is your definition of success?
Yeah, my definition of success is not the tangible or outer seen things. If I have the capacity and the confidence of facing all the challenges as a businessman I'm facing, end of the day, I feel that I'm successful in facing all these challenges
Right.
alone. And the other thing, apart from all the scene outside world can see throughout me, the real success does not comes from the physical things from me. It really comes with the value and the quality and the goodwill which I'm
Yeah.
developing.
Now, Sri Lanka itself, I mean, there's quite a lot of kids and quite a lot of talented people here as well. And they would probably be watching this and be like, oh my gosh, it's possible to do what, follow your dream in arts. Is there any kind of inspiration that you would like to give to them?
Yes. What I see is everyone's worrying about starting up something.
Yeah.
But before that, what I believe is they should master what they are good at. And they should have the self-confidence and the passion of what they are doing. Then the hardest thing is to take the first step. Then
Yeah.
they should take the first step.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's right. Thank you so much, Chaturanga, for joining me today. And I wish you all the very best of luck.
Let's be